Enjoy this audio right here.
Hi friends, my name is Steven and this is Chai and we're with Leviathan Snakes, and today we are going to be talking about all of the different pairings that we are doing for the 2021 season. Stay tuned. The very first pairing that we are doing was actually the very first breeding pair that we got. And they got for very, very specific reason that you'll find out in a second. And that is our visual albino female, Delilah. And we paired a banana pastel leopard het albino male to her, Darrow. And it was really, really cool because one, this was our very first pairing, so we were kind of like learning all of the exact stuff. I remember us watching a bunch of YouTube videos because Darrow wouldn't lock with her for the very first couple times. And we weren't sure exactly what we were doing, trying to do like spritzing of water, putting in male shed, putting in another male, waiting for it to storm, and he just didn't care. And then one day he just started kind of going wild and he'd like flop all around the enclosure. And they end up locking, and they locked a bunch of times, and he's gone on to lock another one of our snakes.
So because he is het for albino and she is a visual albino, 50% of their offspring will be visual albinos. In addition to that, Darrow has banana, leopard, and pastel. So we can get any mix of banana, leopard, and pastel, as well as the albino in these snakes. It'd be really cool to get some leopard bananas. It'd be really cool to get some albino leopards. An interesting thing about banana albinos, though, is it's really hard to tell if you have a banana albino. They are visually almost the exact same thing as a regular albino when you add in that banana gene. A really interesting video on that is one that Garrick DeMeyer over at Royal Constrictor Designs has. He gives you some examples of some snakes that he knows are albino banana because they came from a male maker, but you can't tell visually the difference between the regular albinos and the banana albinos, which is a little disappointing, but still pretty interesting.
Which brings us to our second pair. Our second pair for the year is Darrow, which is, in this case, really all that matters is banana, leopard, pastel, with our pastel female. And she actually ended up being our very first clutch ever. And we are so excited. We have like a whole video about it. If anybody wants to check it, we'll like link it in description wherever it's at. I don't know where the frame's going to be at for this video.
So our second pairing, and the one that we already have eggs and a fully laid clutch for, is Darrow to our pastel female Dakota 2. We have 5 eggs from them, and we can get any mixture of like super pastel, because both are pastel, with leopard and his banana, and all of those snakes will be 50% het for albino, but you know, we wouldn't know visually if any of those snakes carry the albino gene.
The next pair that we have is this boy, Chai, our visual clown male. He's kind of making my arm be all contortionist, to a banana possible blade. There's a whole thing on that. We haven't actually made a video on it, but she might be banana blade, we don't know. But banana, possible blade, het clown female, Dinah.
This pairing could give us some banana clowns, which would be really fun. Some banana het clowns would be valuable, but you know, it's not what we're most excited about. Her being a female banana, all of her offspring are equal 50% chance of getting the banana gene, so she's not a male maker or a female maker like a male banana would be. And it's really cool that we have the possibility of getting like a female banana clown. They've paired up several times. Chai has just been locking away, so hopefully we will get eggs from them this season. She's glowing right now, so she's very beautiful, very bright colored, compared to her normal, more subdued tones. So hopefully that means something's going on and she'll ovulate, get those eggs growing. We'll get that pre-lay shed and get eggs in the incubator. That'll be really exciting.
After Chai and Dinah, our next pairing is Louie, who is our Blue-Eyed Lucy. Specifically, he is a Butter Mojave, and we are pairing him to our Super Pastel Mystic female with a hope of trying to get a pastel Mystic Potion. And the reason why I say pastel Mystic Potion is that her being super pastel, all of the babies are going to be pastel, so it'll be kind of cool, kind of fun.
Next up, we have our baby boy Amos, my favorite snake. He is a banana calico hidden gene woma, and he is being paired to our cinnamon enchi female Demaya. When we got, the goal was to maybe hit an all-gene animal and get a cinnamon enchi calico, which would be a campfire, and add that banana in there as well. And, you know, the hidden gene woma could be nice also. But what we didn't know is that cinnamon and enchi are actually allelic. So they, 100% of the offspring will be either cinnamon or enchi, but none of them will be both. So we may get some cinnamon bananas, cinnamon calico bananas, some enchi bananas, a lot of beautiful snakes, but not the one that we're really aiming for. So hopefully we can get something to pair in the future that does not have both cinnamon and enchi already in it, so we can get that cinnamon enchi animal.
The last pair that we have right now is actually one we weren't planning on doing, and that is Louie, again, our Blue-Eyed Lesser, Butter Mojave, to Misha, who is a Firefly Calico. And the reason why we were really hesitant on to do this pairing is that we are planning on pairing Misha, our Firefly Calico, to Aries, our Sunset male, next year to get some hets, and we were hesitant because we didn't want her, one, to go late and not be ready for next season, and then two, if we paired her to somebody like Chai to work like all of her genes into the clown project, we didn't want to be put into a position where she could retain sperm and then we don't know exactly what her offspring are. So by doing Louie, because he is a Butter Mojave, all of his offspring will be either Butter or Mojave. We'll still be able to tell next year when we pair her to Aries, because when you come out Butter or Mojave, we know that those ones are not Het Sunset. So completely different project, completely different season, but we're super excited. Overall, the ones that we are really excited and looking for from the various different pairings, but hopefully, though the chances are low, we could get leopard albino, female for most of these, unless I say otherwise, but leopard albino, we could try to go for a super pastel, banana, leopard, we got banana blade clown, female or male, either one would be freaking amazing from this guy and Dinah. In addition, if we could get a pastel Mystic Potion, if we could go, I apologize, I'm like glancing over at my notes that are on the table, a butterfly calico, or, what was the last pairing? Banana enchi calico hidden gene woma. If we could get just one or two of any of those, it would be super cool, super exciting, and honestly just help us move forward in the projects that we have in the future.
Thanks again for watching our video. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe, like the video, and you can follow us on Instagram. We are at Leviathan Snakes. We post every day. We love reaching out to people. We answer all of our direct messages. We reply to almost all of our comments. So we'd love to get to know you. Give us a like and a follow, and we'll see you again soon.